7 games to 5, 1 settle.
Federation will be sworn in, Mr. Moutet. Thank you. Yeah. Ruling. Winner leads by 3 against 1. Violation in ball abuse, point penalty, Mr. Moutet.
And Griekspoor continues to come undone, and his racket's going to bear the brunt of said frustration. Steps on it and says, how could you betray me like that? It's been a constant struggle. The last
game verdicts.
Yes, no. What's up? Mira, this one. Yes. This one?
No, this is not the one.
What is the one?
Because I showed you. Then I looked at.
What is the one? Is this one?
No, it's not.
Please. Ask her.
No, because
ask her.
No,
You are not sure because this is one.
Listen, I came straight to the line. Okay.
What is the one?
Yeah, but because I
No, this is clay.
Yes,
You
I don't have it anymore. Now I don't have it anymore.
No, this one? Ask her.
No.
Ask her. She called out.
No.
Yes. Supervisor. I don't want to play like this, eh? The ball is out, this like this. See, ask her.
I can't anymore.
Why not?
Because I made the decision.
No, but you made the wrong decision. Ask her.
No, I showed it.
No, supervisor.
Okay, I thought
Okay, I call you supervisor. But why? Why in this moment? Call the supervisor. Call the supervisor. Call the supervisor. Call the supervisor.
Don't talk to me.
Call the supervisor.
Now I gotta give you a code for this, and I
Give me a warning, but call the supervisor.
I will. But
Venga!
don't shout at me, okay? What do you want to say to the supervisor? Then I call it.
Call it.
So tell me, what do you want to say? Because
Because the ball was out, was like this. the ball is there.
Yeah, but
You cannot do this. You cannot do this.
yeah, but for the ball, I cannot call the supervisor, man. For the ball.
Call the supervisor.
I cannot do that.
Call the supervisor. Because you are so bad, and the ball is out, and he call out the ball. He call out the ball.
If I, for this reason, I cannot call the supervisor. You know, you have another reason I can call.
Okay, call the supervisor.
I cannot do that.
Call the supervisor because I'm not agree that you are sitting in this chair. Call the
I
supervisor.
cannot call this for this
Call
reason.
the supervisor because
No.
I'm not agree that you are sitting on this chair.
I cannot do that.
Ya, pero ¿qué hago? Si la bola ha sido mala, ella ha cantado mala y el tío se inventa que es buena. Encima no tiene
Now,
bote ni
now
tiene nada.
we have to continue.
No, we cannot continue. Call the supervisor, please.
Look, I have to give you a code now for the first one because of touching me. Okay.
Okay, give me a warning.
Then
doesn't
I
matter.
give yeah, but then you have to give me a reason. Then I call the supervisor.
Please, because I don't want to play like this because you are so bad and you cannot sit in there. If you did say that this ball is out, is good, you cannot continue sitting there.
No,
you
but
cannot.
you give me another reason. I call the supervisor. I cannot call the supervisor for
Qué
this reason.
taladro, de verdad. Call the supervisor, please.
I can't do that.
But why not?
Call violation.
Pero call the supervisor.
You give me another reason. I call. For
What
this I
reason
cannot.
do you want?
Stefan, can you come to the court, please, quickly? But we have to continue once he's here.
No. I don't understand why
Look.
you cannot ask her.
Because,
Why not?
Because when I got
If there is
okay, for this
people
reason I
sitting
can
there-
call the supervisor. For this reason I can call you ask me.
Pero si te lo estoy diciendo desde el primer momento, tío. Ahí marcada, claro que ha sido
There
fuera.
was a call. I went to the mark. I saw the mark.
No,
I
you
made
didn't
a-
show the mark. Where is the mark?
No,
Pablo, one second. Let him finish and then I come to you, okay? I promise.
I went to the mark. I pointed at the mark. I said the ball is in. Then I was coming back because he went to the tower, okay? And then when I was coming back, he said, no, it was far out. And I don't have the mark anymore. Then he says, you have to show me the mark. And I don't have it anymore.
That's
Okay,
it.
can I explain me? Can I explain
Yes,
now?
of course,
Are you
please.
done? You're done?
Yeah.
Can I explain it? Okay. He called out. I go to the tower
I was watching, so
because the ball was like this out. The mark is there. I don't know what he watched there. He said it was on the line. There is any ball on the line. There is any ball on the line.
you went there and the first thing you did not see because you went to the tower, but the first thing you did was pointing at the mark.
No, but this is any more there on the line. This is clear. If you have the ball is continuing there. There is any ball on the line. There is nothing. Why he cannot ask her? Why? Tell me why.
Because he was the one pointing the mark, so it's not like if he did not find a mark, he did find that mark. And then he pointed out, he made the inspection, and then only after, because he moved, he lost it.
No.
That's what he
You
says.
can-
Adi,
Yes,
that's what you
it's
say.
what he
Exactly.
said, but not what he do. Because you cannot lose a mark that is not there.
To be honest, what I could see, what I could witness from outside, Pablo, that's exactly what happened. He went there and pointed out, he read it,
But
and
if you
then
do
he
like this,
pointed.
if you do like this, out of goal.
No, he didn't do it.
Of course he did,
No,
because the ball is there and it is out.
Then he pointed out. He was
Yes, but he point nothing.
Well, the problem is that, yes, I'm sure he would prefer to be able to point it out again to you, to show it to
Yes,
to
but if he has a ball, if he has a bounce, he hasn't. But imagine, because in this point, he hasn't has a mark. There is no marker. Imagine that there is a mark. And I say that is the other mark. Why he cannot ask her that he called the ball out? Why?
because he had the mark initially and he did the job initially. It was done and he made the inspection.
Yeah, but if he is not sure,
No, he was sure. There was no question. He was sure at that moment on the
yeah, but he cannot be sure if it's not the ball. No, but you cannot say that. You cannot say that. The ball was out. We are playing for 3 hours. I know this guy. I practice with him. We can play without him.
No,
We can play without him.
Guys, you had a remarkable
We don't
match.
have any problem together.
I'm sure. I mean, there's no question
We
about
mark
this.
every ball
It's
during
just-
the 3
it's-
hours.
Pablo,
We
this
mark
is
every
only-
ball during
this is-
3 hours.
That's just a procedure problem. He went, he did the job, he pointed out, he made a judgment on that call, and so he cannot now ignore and take the risk to the line.
He can't say, sorry, I'm wrong, the ball is out. Because the ball is out, he can do it. Why you don't do
can't,
it?
That's not
Pablo,
the
I
case.
can't.
But that's not the case.
But you
Because he
understand
went-
that you cannot do this mistake in the tiebreak on the
No,
third
what
set?
is a shame? What is a shame is that he lost the mark afterwards. That's
No.
a shame, even for him. That's a shame.
Yes.
because
Yeah,
he would-
that's
he would be
what we
happy-
say, that
he
we
would
say.
be happy to show you again, you know. But
No,
the thing
that-
is, he cannot anymore.
He should be happy to show me the ball because there's no ball there. No ball there, man. No ball there.
This is not the reason, because the court
Okay,
is
we-
now, after playing so much, is you don't have clear marks. So
I have
and
clear mark
let me finish. And then you went to the towel. And,
because the ball was so out.
Yeah, and then unfortunately I couldn't do anything after that. You know,
You can. Why
I
not?
can't, because I had a mark. I pointed. Maybe
But
I'm not
there
saying
is
maybe.
no mark. You cannot tell them.
Okay, but he
There is
did-
a mark there.
Okay, but Pablo, we're
I
going
think
to
we
have
have to
live with
continue
this
now.
because he did the job first, even if at the end he could not show it again. The job was done, and he took the decision that the ball was in. So we need to go with this.
And what's happened after the match? I want this guy out of Girona.
Yeah, but you just
You cannot do this.
If I was wrong,
You were wrong.
okay, then it was.
But when you are wrong,
Pablo,
you
think
can
it-
ask.
think
When
as
you
if.
are wrong, you have to ask. When you are wrong, you have to ask.
this is
If
not-
you are not sure, you have to ask.
No, this
Because
is
you
not
can
the
do
right.
it.
No.
You can do it. You cannot do that. You cannot do that on a tiebreak. You know why there is not a ball there. You know why. You know because there is not this ball. And she knows where is the ball. She knows. She knows that the ball. But you don't want to ask her. I don't know because it's a game or why, but you don't want to ask her. You have to explain me that. Why not? You cannot do that.
Here we
Game.
go. 5 games in a row now for Richard Gasquet.
New balls, please.
He's raced to a 3 games to love lead in this
Gasquet
deciding
conduce
set.
3-0. 3 games to love.
Rolling back the years.
Again, Harrison King. Court violation, racket abuse. Warning, Mr. Mektic.
Finalist, 76 overall in the year. He did, of course, reach the Hong Kong finals to start this season back in January. A multi-time Olympian who captured the 2016 Olympic bronze medal in singles and 12 times a singles title winner Phoenix. Let's make some noise for King.
6 games to 5. Stop.
Ancha.
Primer set, Garin. 7 juegos a 0. 3 games to 6.
Juego el primer set, blanca. 6 juegos a 4. 6 games to 4.
Juego Nava. Nava gana 4 juegos a 3. 4 games to 3.